Hello everybody. I didn't want to go this week without posting something. I'm not going to have a build video this week with my regular full-time job, and it being Memorial Day week, and we got a lot going on. It's been real hard for me to be able to get into my shop and actually finish something. I have been working on my 2x4 contest for the summer's woodworking contest. There's been a lot of fun activity with that. If you hadn't seen it or heard about it, you need to go over to Brian Gidney's summer woodworking website and his YouTube. Check it out and enter that contest. That's a fun and challenging contest he's got, where you take a basic 2x4 and you just create something out of that single piece of wood. So I have been working on that, but with like I said, work, I've not been able to get out here and actually do a build project to where I'd like to show y'all something this week. But I do have something I'd like to show you. This right here is something that my grandfather had made many years ago. My mother's been having it hanging on her front porch, and it's really kind of neat. What it is basically is just a single piece of wood with 4 cuts in it. And those 4 cuts are kind of significant because what it does is these little clay pots. This one's actually a smaller size than what this is made for, but it gives you a good example of what it does. And I hope to make one of these, use this as a pattern from my grandfather's original one. But this, with the lip on it, you basically set it up inside of it, and it sits down, and you hang it up, and you put 1, 2, 3, you get 4 of them on there, and it balances to make its own little flower pot holder. So it's kind of decorative. You put some flowers in there. It actually looks good hanging on the front porch. But I thought this was kind of neat, and I hope to do a build on this. But I thought I'd also answer a few questions on myself, people's had about me and about my channel, and basic stuff on how I do things. So I'll answer a few of those questions that come up. First, I've had a lot of positive feedback from viewers on the channel that give me support and telling me to keep putting out the videos, and really like some of the things that I'm doing. And I appreciate that very much. I know that I'm not a woodworker as far as a lot of the other commercial ones you may see, but I'm a hobbyist and I enjoy doing what I do. So if it's something that I do that you get joy out of or get an idea about, then you know, that's what this is for. It's about free woodworking and ideas, and letting people know, you know, what is out there, different techniques, and you know, there's some great people out there giving out some good information. So one of the questions on one of my videos, I believe it was the bread box that I was making, was the table saw and the board, when I was cutting it, was warped, and they wanted to know why I didn't plane it down. Well, I don't have a planer, so that's a pretty simple answer. I don't want to mislead people in how to use their tools. That's not what I'm here for, is to teach you how to use your tools. You should read your instruction manuals. You should make sure that you follow the instructions as given by the seller of the tool that you're buying, and go with that. I'm by far a teacher of how to use your tools. I'm using them with the instructions that I'm given from the buyer that I bought them from. And you know, if it's outside the realm of that, then shame on me, and it'd be my fault if something comes out of it. But by no means am I instructing on how to use any type of tool, which again, I'll be as safe as I can when I am using my tools. Another question was, do I have a website? No, I don't have a website. I don't have a blog. I just simply enjoy working out in the garage. I do have a full-time job that I focus on. This is my hobby, and maybe one day I may get a website together, or a blog, something. But for right now, this is, you know, I'm happy with what I'm doing. and I hope, like I said, someone else may see it and get something out of it. But no, I have no website. You can check me out through Facebook, through Twitter, Pinterest, Google Plus. With the summer's woodworking contest, there's been a lot of trash talking going back and forth, and it's been a lot of fun. There's no harm, no foul on this. But one of the comments, or I've actually had a couple comments that a couple people have messaged me and said they can't watch the video when they click on it, that it says it's blocked. Apparently there's a song on the video that I used that it doesn't belong to me, obviously, because I'm not a singer. I actually took it from another YouTube channel that had the song on there. It's kind of funny how it came about. My son told me about the song. I've never heard it before. I'm not a country music buff. I don't even like country music. Honestly, most of the music I listen to is on my iPod, and it's mostly Southern gospel or religious music. So I am a Christian, and it's kind of wrong of me to put that song on there. So I do apologize for that if I offended anybody, but at the same time, it was kind of funny. It's just poking fun at the wood chopping time folks over there at Safety Dam. They're a bunch of good guys that just like having fun. They goof off, and they're just having fun. There's some other ones out there that Dale Weinke. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Dale. But he's having fun with his Jason 2x4, and obviously Steve Carmichael. He was an influence from last year's winnings with his 2x4 bandsaw backs, which was amazing how he thought about that. I'm curious of what he's doing this year. So, but with all that, I just thought I'd answer a few questions, show you that little thing here with my, I don't even know what you would call it, a plant holder. Something simple, and I hope to make this one day to maybe give some instructions from a pattern from this. But and again, I didn't want to leave you this week without something. So, and again, I apologize that it wasn't a build video, but hopefully my goal is next Wednesday when I do post, I post on Wednesdays, that I post my 2x4 contest entry. I had a 2x4, I started the project, and it didn't work out because I didn't have enough wood. So the project I was making, I had to scrap, and I went and bought me a new 2x4, and I'm starting over, and I downsized it a little bit, but this time I think it's going to work. So I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like this. So I'm sure you've seen it, but you've never seen it made with a single 2x4. So I do wish all the other 2x4 contestants out there the best of luck. I've seen a ton of great videos. If you hadn't seen any of them, you need to go to Summers Woodworking, his YouTube channel, and check those out. You can go to his website. He's got a blog, Summers Woodworking, and he has a lot of the links as far as the trash talking that's going back and forth, and the entries so far that's been turned in. So check those out. And if you have a craft with wood, and it's like Brian said, if you just want to whittle something out of a 2x4, throw it in there. You don't have to be a production major. You don't have to look at me. I mean, I'm nobody. I'm here having fun, and we want you to enter this to just show some competition. But the main thing is show creativity. What you can do with a 2x4 to make something that could be of use. So thank you for watching, and see you next week.